our school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Jonathan S. De La Peña, to our Education Program Supervisor of Edukasyon sa Pagpapakatao, Ma'am Marie Grace V. Galiana, to our Public Schools District Supervisor of Magsaysay 1 and 2, Dr. Nestor Ocablo Franco, to the school heads and district coordinators, good afternoon. Welcome to Magsaysay District 2, the first program implementation review in ESP. Magsaysay 2 District Accomplishment and Best Practices. Conducted Parents Orientation on Modular Distance Learning Modality. Conducted an orientation on the roles and responsibilities of parents. Able to intensify printing of self-learning modules. Implemented and followed suggested health measure against COVID-19. Provide remediation to those least learned competencies by providing them more enhancement activities. 100% distribution and retrieval of modules for quarter 1 and 2. Provide offline video lessons in ESP to those struggling learners. Conducted home monitoring visitation to ensure that learners are taking the time to read and answer their modules with the help of their parents and siblings. Organized Homeroom Parent-Teacher Association. Conducted a quarterly parent-teacher conference to distribute the learner's report card. Gave rewards to students who are diligent in submitting their modules. District issues and concerns in ESP implementation for junior high school and senior high school of Magsaysay 2. Unreadable text due to small font size modules. Difficult concept in ESP is not mastered by the learners since there is no face-to-face interaction. Insufficient examples and too many activities are given in the modules. Most of students do not have gadgets in answering research-related activities. And some students are distracted and lack of focus in answering the summative and performance tasks due to mobile running of errands and etc. Challenges encountered and action taken. A. The limited home visitation due to the threat of pandemic local transmission within the municipality or a certain barangay. Follow-up learners through text messaging or via phone calls, messenger group chat, and sending letters to remote areas. B. Delayed submission of modules due to work and financial constraints and the weather condition, especially the students from the remote areas. Conduct one-on-one follow-up with student concerned through home visitation, via text, and send them letters. Letter C. Some students do not take time to answer activities in the modules, summative tests, and performance tasks. Modify and simplify activities and follow the suggested activities in DepEd Order 31 Series 2020 or the interim guidelines for assessment and grading in light of COVID-19. For the status updates of learning modalities in distance learning using print modules. For the first quarter and second quarter, the status of printing, distribution and retrieval of the self-learning modules is 100% distributed and retrieved modules. For the third quarter, still printing of the self-learning modules for the first 3 weeks of the quarter. Students' academic performance in edukasyon sa pagpapakatao. For the first quarter, number of learners who passed, 1,681. And number of learners who failed is 0. The total number of learners is 1,681. For the second quarter, the number of learners who passed is 1,688 and the number of learners who failed is 0. The total number of learners for the second quarter is 1,688. There is no students who failed for the first and the second quarter, but many of the learners belong to 75 and to 79 level of proficiency. There are proposed titles for action research that will serve as the intervention in order to improve the level of proficiency of the learners. First, improving parents' capacity in assisting learners' physical and mental development at home through special mentoring. Second, strengthening values among learners by internalizing inspirational and educational video clips. Number 3, Project Pagbasa in Gumabon National High School. Second quarter, proposed titles for action research. First, employing values for learners' academic performance in senior high school. Improving students' reading and comprehension skills through video lessons. Third, intensifying learners' participation in answering activities in modules through rewarding system. Assistance needed from the division office. There should be a conduct of a thorough evaluation of the self-learning modules. Allocate an additional budget for BELCP Fund or Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for quarter 3 and 4. Ita, provision of hard copy of the self-learning modules. Thank you, and once again, good afternoon.